A human skull found on Noble Street this summer has been identified.
Temperatures warming back up across East Alabama this week. We'll have the complete forecast coming up.
Coming up in sports, a championship is on the line for two local volleyball teams, and a local coach made history. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Mike Stedham.
And I'm Katie Edwards.
Anniston police say DNA testing revealed that the skull was that of 26-year-old Maya Marshall, who was reported missing on September 8, 2022. That's when she was last seen by a family friend. The skull was found on May 15th in the 2600 block of Noble Street. A search of the area did not uncover any other bones. The State Crime Lab in Huntsville performed an examination of the skull and determined that Marshall's manner of death was homicide. No further information is available from the police at this time. Officers are asking that anyone with information in the case contact the investigative division at 256-240-4000 or by email at apd@annistonal.gov. Anonymous tips can be submitted through Central Alabama Crime Stoppers at www.215stop.com or through the Anniston Police Tip Portal.
The Anniston Changers will be back for another service project on Saturday, and this time they've partnered with the Peach Basket Club basketball system on a citywide cleanup effort. More volunteers are still needed, and they're invited to join the groups from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturday. Workers will meet at the Unity House in Zen Park at 101 West 14th Street. At this project, they'll mainly be focusing on mowing properties and litter pickup, so please bring lawnmowers, landscaping tools, and gloves. There will be some other tasks as well, so feel free to come and help out in any way that you can. Refreshments and fellowship will be provided to every person who volunteers, and as always, workers may register to volunteer at AnnistonChangers.com.
It's Fire Prevention Month, and that means another smoke alarm blitz by the Oxford Fire Department. This time, the firefighters will be joined by Vision 1 students from Oxford High School as they go door to door to install smoke alarms and discuss the importance of fire safety with the community. Starting on Tuesday, they'll be in the communities of Oxford Lake, Cheaha Acres No. 2, and Bynum. Later in the month, the groups will visit other Oxford neighborhoods.
When we come back, we'll tell you about two drug trafficking arrests made recently in Cleburne County.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
Last Wednesday around 2 p.m., an investigator with the Cleburne County Sheriff's Department on patrol in the Muscadine area saw a 2004 Ford F-50 commit multiple traffic violations. He pulled over the driver on Highway 49 and made a search of the pickup and found drugs and drug paraphernalia. That deputy arrested 41-year-old Oakley John Evans of Tallapoosa, Georgia, and charged him with trafficking methamphetamines, unlawful possession of marijuana, and unlawful possession of drug paraphernalia. Evans was booked into the Cleburne County Jail, where his bond was set at $24,000.
Around 11 last Friday night, patrol units with the Cleburne County Sheriff's Department along with Ranburne Police Department were conducting a traffic safety checkpoint in Ranburne. A deputy noticed the driver of a 2009 Honda Civic was not wearing a seatbelt, and during the investigation, a consensual vehicle search was performed. One of the passengers in the car, 46-year-old Dalton Lee Martin Jr. of Heflin, was arrested and charged with trafficking methamphetamines. He was booked into the Cleveland County Jail and his bond was set at $20,000.
When we come back, we'll tell you about a special event planned for this weekend to help out a very good cause.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today. This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
Oxford's Run for Recovery 5K Alabama will be held this weekend at Chocolaca Park. Participants will need to sign up online or in person on the day of the event. In-person registration begins at 8 a.m. and the run starts at 9. A portion of the proceeds will go towards the Stuart C. Chandler Memorial Scholarship.
Well, Katie, could you ask for a better weekend?
No, we could not have ordered up anything better than what we had. And it's a beautiful start to our week as well.
It is. And how much longer will this beauty last?
Well, I don't know, but I know somebody who does. John Holder joins us now in the EAN Weather Center. John, tell us how much more of this beautiful weather we can expect.
Mike and Katie, we're not going as long between rainfall events as we did the last time. As a matter of fact, we have some rainfall in the forecast this week. We'll have the complete details coming up next in weather.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
Temperatures a bit below the average today across East Alabama, especially this morning. Now, our high temperature today was 76 on this Columbus Day. That's almost at average, but look this morning. We dropped down to 41 degrees at the Anniston Airport. That's 14 degrees below the average. A chilly morning to start off on your Monday. Record high temperature 89 and not very far actually away from our record low temperature at 34 degrees. The days continue to shorten. 6:44 your sunrise tomorrow and your sunset tonight. Look at that, at 6:17. Weather on your street for a Monday night on Columbus Day night. Not as cold tonight. Temperatures should be 10 to 12 degrees warmer tonight as opposed to this morning. So that will be very comfortable out there. 53 for the low on Ladiga Street in downtown Piedmont. I was there for the Crap Run 5K on Saturday night. It was very pleasant on Daly Street in Piedmont. It will be that same way again tonight. Not as chilly, dropping down to 53. Coming up on your Tuesday, going to take out to Berry Street in downtown Oxford, and we're back to the 80s tomorrow. We're going from 40s to 80s. 41 this morning to 81 tomorrow afternoon. 81 for the high with plenty of sunshine. Dry weather again on your Tuesday. For the rest of the week coming up across East Alabama, some small rain chances coming back up on Johnston Drive in Anniston. If you're going to the Hill Golf Course, you might have to dodge a rain shower later on in the week. Those rain chances will ramp up beginning on Wednesday, and a pretty good chance of rainfall actually in here by the end of the week. Temperatures for the rest of the week after tomorrow should be in the 70s on Johnston Drive in Anniston. As we take a look at the 7-day forecast, we'll ramp those rain chances up. Another dry day tomorrow. Only a small chance of rain, about 20% or less on Wednesday afternoon. Then on Thursday, about a 1 in 3 chance of a shower. Friday, about a 50-50 chance of rainfall coming. No storms or anything like that, and not particularly heavy rainfall in the forecast, but we could see a few scattered showers. I think we'll see more rain this week than we had last Friday, and we'll take every bit that we can use. Temperatures temperatures will be in the 70s. We'll have nighttime lows mainly rising back into the 50s, even 62. That'll be the warm morning on Friday morning. Then another shot of cooler air coming in by the weekend, much like last weekend where we had the little bit of rain and the front passing through on Friday night. Same kind of timing again. The high on Saturday, only 72, 67 on Sunday. Look at that, only 63 by next Monday. And those nighttime lows will be back into the upper 40s again by Monday and Tuesday of next week. And we continue looking now at the fire danger. We had some time last week before we had that little bit of rainfall in here on Friday where we had a no burn order in effect, where we had a high fire danger across central Alabama. But as you can see right now, we are low. There's some places in the southeast where we have some moderate fire dangers. But right now, with that little bit of rainfall, that made a big difference as far as fire danger goes. But again, we've got another couple of dry days coming, so this could change. Again, be careful if you're burning things outdoors across East Alabama. Coming up next in sports, Namath Pitts has sports, and he's going to talk about the Calhoun County Volleyball Tournament Championship coming up tonight. Namath?
Thanks, John. We have made it to one of the biggest nights in Calhoun County, and it's the Calhoun County Volleyball Championship. Two local teams will battle it out tonight at Pete Matthews Coliseum on the campus of Jacksonville State University. Number 2 seed Oxford will go head-to-head against a bit of a surprise opponent. The 4th seeded Pleasant Valley Raiders rallied to upset top seed and number 2 ranked in Class 5A Alexandria. Pleasant Valley avenged 2 losses from earlier in the season to Alexandria, and the Oxford Yellow Jackets overcame adversity as well after coming back from being down 2 sets to the 3rd seed Ohatchee. Pleasant Valley and the Oxford Yellow Jackets will face off tonight at Pete Matthews Coliseum at 7 p.m. Pleasant Valley coach Dana Bryant is set to retire at the end of this season, so what an opportunity this would be for the Raiders in her last season. Jeff Smith is now the winningest coach in his alma mater's history. His 98th win this past Friday night surpassed his high school coach Mike Battles, who had won 97 games over 3 stints at Welborn. Walter Welborn looks to continue a great season in the chase for 100 wins under Jeff Smith as the head coach of the program. Walter Welborn goes on the road to Randolph County for the 3A Region 4 Championship. Randolph County is undefeated, and head coach Pat Prestridge is looking to do the same thing Jeff Smith did this past Friday night, and that is to become the winningest coach in his school's program history. Pat Prestridge, with a win over Walter Welborn, would become the winningest coach in Randolph County history. Walter Welborn is not only looking to do something that has not been done this season, they are looking to give Randolph County their first loss of the season. Here are the games involving East Alabama teams this week. Alexandria goes on the road to Leeds. Ohatchee is also on the road at Hokes Bluff. Pleasant Valley goes to Spring Garden. Donahoe is at TCC. Walter Welborn, we just talked about head coach Jeff Smith and his Panthers. They go to Randolph County. Jacksonville is at Mumford. You see the trend here? A lot of teams on the road this week in Calhoun and Cleburne County. Sachs goes to Weaver. White Plains plays at Cleburne County. Glencoe, homecoming night for the Piedmont Bulldogs as the Glencoe Yellow Jackets head coach Scott Martin go to Piedmont. Jacksonville Christian, they have been really dominant in 8-man football. They are at home against Cornerstone of Rainsville. Ranburne goes to Isabella, and Oxford is open, and Anniston, the Bulldogs, are open. That's the East Alabama games this week. That's it for EAN Local Sports. Let's go back to Mike and Katie.
Thanks for the update, Namath, and welcome to the EAN News Desk. We look forward to hearing your sports report every weeknight, and thank you for watching today.
You can find us here online every weekday on either Facebook or YouTube, and on our website, eastalabamanow.com. Just go to our video feed and watch the news whenever it's convenient for you.
And we'll see you back here Tuesday for your news on your schedule.